Hello, Pisces. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading. I'm really excited to be back. I want to thank you guys for your support, for your wonderful comments, for the stories you share with me, for placing orders through me for your personal readings. I'm so happy, so excited, and I love you guys very much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Pisces, I want to go ahead and get you started. But before I get you started, I want to let you in on a little something. Many of you, subscribers and clients that come through YouTube are professionals, business owners, entrepreneurs looking to get something off the ground. Some of you have established businesses, small to medium-sized businesses. And I've been corresponding with quite a few of you, so this I do know. And some of you also have spiritual-based businesses or products and services in the self-help industry. I'm doing something with self-help. So I wanted to extend an offer to you, letting you know that I'm a copywriter. And people, I'm sure quite a few of you don't know this about me because I'm just putting out this video, and I did make an intro video some time back last year about it. But I'm a copywriter, and I I've been talking a lot. I write copy. I write marketing material for people's websites, for business websites, social media campaigns, email campaigns, brochures, newsletters, and whatever else you need to promote your business. So that is what I do. I write marketing content for on and offline media. And if you are looking to get your business off the ground, or if you're looking for expansion, and you're interested in seeing what I have to offer and taking a look at what I have, and possibly working with me, you contact me through my email address. Starting in June and moving on through the end of the summer, I'm running a special for whatever products and services that you would like to order with me. And that is for people who come through this channel, through this, come to me from YouTube. Okay, so that is for you guys and you guys only until the end of the summer. So, with that said, contact me through email if you're interested. Drop me a line. Maybe show me something that you like, like your website or some pictures of some products, and and we'll take it from there. And then I will release the information. Okay, Pisces, let's jump right in. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading the way that I normally do, and lay the foundation of your spread. This is the foundation, and I will be building upon it, so you'll get a chance to see, what's going on with it as it progresses. We're going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck, and you have the Prince of Pentacles. Prince of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This gives me the overall energy or theme of what, you'll be going through for the month of June. Pisces, you're looking to grow something. You're looking to make some plans for your life on a long-term basis. Make some plans, build something of value, something, do this in a slow manner. That is what you'll be doing. That is what many of you are planning. Progressing ahead, but letting something grow slow and sort of natural. The Pentacles bring value into someone's life. Value, stability, earthly resources, things that are natural to our sustainability here on this earth. Yep. And that coincides with the recent the recent full moon we had in Sagittarius, for 29th. And that Sagittarius moon came in to help people build, to help people get out of something that left them stagnant in their lives. And that's movement forward. Okay? It's like an energy that came through Sagittarius. And it could be the workings from the universe, or something that you do to help you progress, to help you get out of stagnation, to help you to help liberate yourself from these situations, from institute, from maybe organized religion, okay, from companies. So many of you have been planning. You have been planning, consciously or subconsciously knowing about this, or feeling it in the air, and having an urgency to get something going for yourself, to help you liberate from something that bound you, or something that binds you. And I talked about it in other videos. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart, and you feel or you felt incredibly energetic, needing to get out of a situation, needing to fight yourself out of a situation and liberate, that could be what it was coming from for you. Although 29th has passed on, the energy is still there, and the opportunity is still there. That gateway is still open for this change to take place in your life. You can do it, the universe can do it, or you and the universe can work work in unison, work in harmony together to make this happen for you. But you're already on the move. You're already planning something. You're going to be planning something to make some sort of move here. Something is going, it's slow, it's kind of, there's not like fast moving energy in your reading, and I'm glancing at it. But you've got something pending. You've got some sort of plans. Here in your recent past, you have the Four of Wands, and this happens to be fire energy. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You built some sort of foundation. It's usually a marriage card, the beginning stages of marriage, getting married, laying roots, laying foundations with the Four of Wands, getting it started. You have the four pillars of a structure here, and to build around it. So something happened in the past for you to create this. Maybe you got married in the past. Maybe you built some sort of structure. It could be real estate. It could be a brick and mortar business that you were building. Maybe got some property or something going on. Rented some property from a commercial landlord to get it going. You have started like a kiosk. I'm getting kiosk for someone in a mall somewhere. You're starting off small, wanting to build upon it. I'm getting kiosk of some sort for somebody. Starting off small, moving slow with the Prince of Pentacles, making these future plans. You don't want to move too fast, And next to the Four of Wands, you have the Six of Pentacles. And this is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Six of Pentacles is about charity, give and take, someone being charitable and trying to ensure that both sides of a situation receives equally. In the traditional tarot deck, there's a man giving to two people. Two, looks like two children. Was it two children? Or two younger people, whatever the case. Two people. One is getting more than the other. So it's a little, the balance is like a little off, but he's working to balance it in the upright position. In this position, this person looks like a wise old sage. He's giving to several people who have their hands out. And he's got he's got pentacles in a tree. Three pentacles on this side is higher than the three pentacles on the other side. So he's working to create balance as well. Working to also make sure that he's balanced while he's giving, so that he won't give it all away and then he loses balance and maybe falls out of his tree. It might not, it looks like he's in a tree, but then there's snow around, so there's land. So he might not fall far. He's just, there's just some snow here. Something solid. He's still on solid ground. Looks like he's still on solid ground. But he's in some sort of setting. But nevertheless, he's trying to create balance while he's giving that balance to other people. These be family members, your children, that you're giving to a charity. Some of you could be building a charity here. You could have started this maybe with church, nonprofit organization. And over here, you're laying a business plan for your nonprofit. I'm getting nonprofit. Okay. Building a nonprofit. Negotiating with real estate owners for the property so that you can build on or rent some sort of office space somewhere. I'm getting small office space with this. Small office space, small kiosk in a store, starting off small so that you can grow over time and this thing that brings value to your life or the lives of others grows, it grows over time, little by little by little. But there's movement here. Now, right here in the center, and this is how you feel, by the way. This is how you feel, what you're thinking, what you're doing. This is how you feel about the situation as well. You feel charitable. You feel like giving. You want to share, Pisces, you want to share. You have dreams to share, to get this thing going, to, maybe even give to your family, give more to your family. Divide some money up that you have with your family. Take care of your family. Because of you are committed to something, committed to a family, committed to your relationship, committed to your marriage. It's right here at the center. There's strong commitment, committed to an organization, committed to something non-profit, church. The High Priestess, I keep calling this the High Priestess. The High Priest this is the Taurus card. This is a card of the Taurus. And it is about conforming. It is about commitment to something. The High Priest is a priest. He's a priest. He can be a shaman. He can be the head of He can be the head of like a very high structured educational system, like a university. He can be the very head, like the chairman of a corporation, a major corporation. He could be on the chair committee, chairman. He's someone who's teaching. He's someone who sits very, very high above in the structure. The high priest can marry, he can teach, he can marry people. And covering this is hermit, not hermit, high priest. Covering the high priest is the Princess of Cups. And the Princess of Cups in this particular deck is the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot decks. This is the Page of Cups, a very young person, usually a child or messenger, who's bringing love, who's sending messages, bringing messages of something that stirs the emotion, something emotional. This child, this very young person, can be very intuitive. They're at the beginning stages of, developing and understanding and acknowledging that they have intuitive abilities. And this Princess of Cups is in a challenging position. It can somehow hurt this high priest or help him. And it's interesting that I see these two cards together because I just did a video for Taurus. And with Taurus, if I'm not mistaken, the high priest was over here and the Princess of Cups was over here. I believe it was Taurus. Interesting. And wow, okay. Could have been Taurus or Aquarius. Either Taurus or Aquarius have this. And Capricorn have the star. In this position, you have the star over here. So you want to go back and look at I think it's the Aquarius. Look at the Aquarius video and the Capricorn video and see if because you have Capricorn somewhere in your chart or Aquarius or dealing with an Aquarius or have both around you. You also have, Aquarius is here. You also have Taurus in your chart or be dealing with the Taurus. The influence of the Taurus is around. The influence of the high priest is definitely around because it's been showing up a lot during this phase of the Sagittarius, of the full moon in Sagittarius. It's come up a lot in all of the readings because Sagittarius, and I know I'm kind of like all over the place, but I know you're wondering, what is she talking about? It's processing. I'm processing this, how it all ties in together and why they keep coming up. That's why I'm saying it. With the high priest in the middle, either you get people to conform to you or you are conforming to someone else or some entity, some very high-ranking entity, some, structure. And maybe, like I said, maybe consciously or subconsciously, you want to get out of this. Take on that energy of the Sagittarius while it's still in the air. Maybe you want to get out of this structure. Maybe you're building slowly to get away from it or to help free others from it. Because this is, organized religion. Is what it represents. And Sagittarius want to break free away from traditional religion, very structured, organized religion, very structured institutions. You enjoy higher education, but if you don't like what it has done and how it has made you feel confined, like you must follow the norms of society in order to be happy and successful. So there's some rebellion there. Maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart. I'm just connecting the dots here since this is the foundation. Now, the cup energy on top of this is your energy, water sign energy. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Are you challenging the high priest in some way? Are you bucking back at a system, at a commitment that you made, and you want to somehow get out of it because you're challenging? Okay, either you're challenging. This is your energy. Either you're challenging the system, challenging this person who's in, who has a lot of command. You can't get out of a situation so easily because it's very, very structured and, it's high ranking. Or maybe you can't get away from a Taurus that you feel, really strongly you're committed to. Or maybe this is you and someone is challenging you, but I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like you're challenging this situation or this person, this conforming situation, controlling situation. Either the Princess of Cups can hurt it or help it. Obviously, it can hurt if you're ready to break away from this situation. It can help if you're finally stepping up and getting out of the situation. You're finally stepping up and saying, "Okay, I'm done. I'm confronting you. I want to get out of this." It can help also if this person or this situation needs your help through some sort of charitable organization, and you or a younger person is stepping up. But I wanna delve a little deeper into this and see what's going on with it. Now over here in the immediate position you have the Star card, and this is the sign of Aquarius here. There's some healing going on. There's some healing. There's some, making a wish and, getting your wish granted. There's some prayer going on, some meditation, you stepping into the center stage in the near future, you liberating yourself because you're naked here. When I see images of people naked outdoors, it's like liberation, walking freely with no clothes on. I know when I'm home and when I'm at home and I'm, down to the bare and I'm walking around, taking time putting on clothes or not putting on any at all, I feel liberated. So for me, this looks like liberation. You'll be liberated, or you'll have an opportunity to be liberated because a wish is being answered, and you have some healing going on. Balancing emotions, with the cups. With the cup, you have a cup here, two cups here in your hand. Over here in the final outcome, you have the Eight of Cups. This is more of your energy here, Eight of Cups. In the reverse position, it means you're not walking away from a situation. You're not walking away from a situation, or you're not journeying on your path that is supposed to lead you and take you someplace else. You're turning down that journey. You're deciding, I'm not going to go, I'm not going to do it. Or you may be returning. Maybe you walk away. With the Star card, you venture out. You step out on center stage. You step out, separate from this organization that some of you are in, or, something that you're committed to, family. Maybe you step up and step away, travel and return, come back. This might be a trip or something you go on, maybe some sort of retreat, somebody going on a retreat. Would they have healing? Some sort of healing spiritual retreat or something. I'm picking up a lot of charity, spirituality here, religion within your reading, and you'll be returning from a retreat. We want to look a little bit more into these. I want to jump right on top of the High Priest. That don't sound right. I want to jump right on top of the High Priest. Oh God, I'm tired. Okay. Whew. No, I don't want to jump right on top of the High Priest, not like that, but I want to know what's going on with this high priest. Why he keeps showing up and everybody's spread? Why why is the high priest here? Look at this. I shuffle these cards. These cards are pre-shuffled. Let that one come on out. What is this juggling? Okay. Spirit, why is the high priest here? Can you tell us why the high priest is here? Oh, two cards came out. Ace of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands. Will you look at this? Man, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands. Okay. There's some juggling going on. An imbalance of the pentacles of what you're trying to create over here. Balance and giving to your family. Maybe you're, like I said, you be giving and not receiving from this situation. If it's a marriage or some, whatever entity you're with or whatever organization you're in, you're not giving as equal to what you're giving, what you're not getting, receiving equal to what you're giving. And there's commitment here. The Princess of Cups was covering this. There's some juggling going on. Maybe you're married to a Taurus, or you're married to someone who is in some sort of high-ranking organization. You could be married to a shaman, married to a priest, married to an educator, or the head of a university or something, or some sort of education system. And this person is juggling. Some truth comes out, and you find out that the truth that came out is a lie. That was the truth, that it was a lie, because you have the swords in the reverse position here. You've got two of pentacles in the upright position, the ace of swords in the reverse position, and the queen of wands in the upright position. Maybe this queen of wands told you what happened, something is happening. Maybe the queen of wands is here to help you. The Sagittarius is helping. Maybe here, or maybe the energy of the Sagittarius from the Sagittarius moon is revealing some things that you need to know about this thing that you are committed to. It's unbalanced. If it's a marriage, there'll be some juggling going on, or some imbalance, because somebody's juggling two things, trying to balance, but it's lopsided. Juggling. It could be some juggling in a relationship. Your marriage could be a brand new marriage with the Four of Wands here, and you're finding out. Either you finding out on your own. Maybe a Sagittarius is telling you, alerting you to this situation, saying, girl, man, you got to get out of that. You got to liberate yourself. You have to free yourself. Queen of Wands, she might have a position. She's a queen. She might have a position in this organizational structure, and she's trying to tell you, she's trying to give you the skinny on what's going on. Or this could be the energy coming in to help you, because there's some sort of innocence. You might have been kind of naive to the situation with the Princess of Cups. And because you are becoming aware, because you be just now acknowledging your own intuition, that threatens the high priest, because you're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to, be on to whatever is going on with this high priest. So that in itself is threatening. Knowing the truth, knowing that this is false, this is a lie, knowing that this is some sort of, thing that you need to get out of, this imbalance, or maybe some sort of, I don't know, some sort of scam or something, whatever this means to you. And these things are coming to surface, which is why this fire sign energy here is here. But I feel like this is, either Sagittarius that it could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, could be the Sagittarius. I have a strong feeling this is either the Sagittarius that's alerting you and want to help liberate you, or the energy from that moon that's still here. Messages coming in, things being revealed, you cutting yourself from a situation, you liberating yourself. This could be you embodying that energy. Maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart somewhere. You're embodying this image and wanting to cut yourself loose from it. Spirit, can you tell us why the Princess of Cups is here? Can you tell us a little bit more about the Princess of Cups? This one wants to come out. Tower in reverse. Maybe you don't want to. You're still kind of, in your feelings about the situation, whatever this situation means to you, and you don't want it to end. There's shakeup happening here, but you're not ready for it to end because this is the current situation. The Tower in reverse, or either you're trying to avoid it from happening, you don't want to see it happen, or you know it's coming and you can't stop it. In the upright position, you don't know that a tower moment is coming. You don't know that there's going to be a major shakeup taking place in your life. You don't know it. But in the reverse position, you know it. You see it coming. You know it's coming. Or you find out it's coming ahead of time. Or it's coming and you're trying to stop it. You wanna prevent this. Do something to stop it. Resisting it from happening. And you have the 8 card, the 8 of, yep, you don't want to end this. You don't want to end this. The 8 of Cups came out twice in reverse. You're choosing to be naive about this. You already know. You know what this is. You know what this means. For some of you, this reading, it's not going to resonate with everybody. It's going to resonate with some, a few maybe, but not with everybody. But for some of you, I'll be hitting home on something. Because you're not moving on over here. And you're not moving on here. You're being, kind of stubborn. Or maybe the Taurus wants to try to prevent you from moving on. But I feel like you don't want to move on, or you're not going to take this opportunity to move on, although something is being revealed. You want to ignore what you're learning, what you're seeing, and continue working it. You continue working on it. Continue working with this institution, because this is a work card, 8 of Pentacles. Continue working on this institution. Continue doing your part to contribute to it. You want to continue doing your part to contribute to it, either in marriage because you made a commitment. Maybe you got married, you made a commitment. You want to keep it together for your family or the new family that you've entered, that you've bonded with. That could be it for some. Some is work related. Some is maybe non-profit organization related, like an organization. For some, it's job related. But like you're turning your back on what you're discovering here, what you're finding out. So you not use this opportunity to move on, although it's here, although it's coming, for you to shine, for you to really step out there and make some things happen for yourself. You not use this opportunity to do it this month. You stay where you are and stick with it, although it's there. Okay, and if you don't, hey, maybe it's for the best. Maybe you know better than any energy that comes in or any truth that you find out. Maybe you need to do something in your own time. Take it slow, like the Prince of Pentacles. Take it slow. You make your decisions slowly. That could be it. I'm going to add a little, find out what's going on with your money and your career finances. Spirit, can you tell us what's going on in Pisces career and finances? What does Pisces needs to know about their career and finances? What does Pisces need to know? Attracting, not chasing. You've got attracting, not chasing. Okay. I'm going to read this in just a minute. I'm going to pull one of the cards from a new deck that I started working in, brand new deck called Animal Spirit. And I've been working with it a little bit this month, getting acquainted with it. Spirit, can you tell us what animal spirit have influence over the lives of Pisces for me? What animal spirit have influence over Pisces and June? It's coming. Come on, baby, baby. Come on. Oh. If it doesn't come on out, if it doesn't peek out, I'm gonna go ahead and pull one. Okay, come on. There it is, the bear. No, actually the beaver. And that goes here. Okay. All right. What actions should Pisces take in their life for the month of June? What actions should Pisces take for the month of June? Dance, okay. All right. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of fears underlying chase energy. Let me read that again. My eyes are tired. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chase energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So that kind of goes back to moving slowly, building what it is you want to build with your, whatever plan you have to expand your finances, expand your career, expand something of value. Don't chase after it. It's saying not to chase after it. Spirit is saying don't chase after it. Do it slowly. Take your time. Take your time. Let it materialize the way that it should, or the way that you need for it to materialize at this time. You don't want to take on too much. You don't want to run after. You don't want to chase paper. You don't want to chase the money. You want to develop it. You take a little time with it, building it, watching it grow. It'll probably mean more. It'll probably have more value if you take your time and let it mature. Yeah. Sending out love, sending out positive energy to whatever this thing is, that you're trying to create value with. Over here you have the dance card. I'm going to come to that in just a minute. Beaver. Beaver, work card. The beaver, this is actually water sign energy. Water sign energy. Why is that water sign energy? Okay. You have the beaver. That means concentrating on work. You will be concentrating on work for the month of um June. Try to stay out of your emotions. Saying try to stay out of your emotions with the situation, with whatever it is you feel um committed to or confined to, like you can't leave at the moment. Whatever this commitment is that you've done. And you're going to concentrate on work. You're going to shift your energy. You're not going to, although you find out about some lies here that's taking place, and I strongly feel like this is within an organization. You're going to choose to stay and you're going to choose to work on it. Either choose to work on it for yourself, for the greater good of all, and ignore what this thing is that you find out about. Ignore, yeah, ignore what's revealed, what you thought was a truth, but it wasn't, it was a lie, it was false. And for your own purposes, you need your money. You need to keep things going on for you and your family. So you'll be working diligently, working, keeping busy here like a busy beaver. You're going to focus. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position here. Focus, trying to empower yourself. Maybe studying harder or working harder here. Staying where you are, not walking away. And that would be the best thing to do at this moment. But when the opportunity comes for you to step out there on stage, maybe this is what you need to do right now, but you're going to step out a little bit away from this independently, shine independently without, all of, this group thing over here, and just kind of be yourself. Dance. Some of you are dancers, into the, in the arts, stage plays. Some of you are in the spotlight somewhere. Could be singing, dancing, the arts. When this time comes, be free. Let it happen. Dance, celebrate, and even if you're not in the spotlight on stage somewhere, then dance, dance for yourself. Dance to enjoy, embrace whatever this blessing is that's coming from the star. Be free. Liberate yourself, because she almost looks naked and the dancer's liberated. You may need to liberate yourself a little bit. And in the end, you'll be happy that you've decided to stay and not walk away. So it work out, whatever it is, if you don't want to, we all have free will. You don't necessarily have to walk away and liberate yourself from something if you don't want to. If you're content, you find balance within it, you find that it benefits you better to stay, hey, then, that's great. That's great if there's something that you can get, that's really good in a situation. We all want to look, we all look for the positive in everything. This is a very, very beautiful reading, Pisces. I wish you well. I wish you much love and joy in your life. Very, very beautiful energy here. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's all right. Nice. I like it. Okay. All right. Okay, Pisces. Like I said, this reading isn't going to resonate with everybody, but if you like what you see and you would like a reading of your own, contact me. We can do something personal. Book through me on the website. You can find that in the description box below. You can also contact me for some marketing help with your enterprise or with what you're trying to get off the ground. Okay? Send me a message into the email box. Send it straight to the email, and we'll take it from there. Okay. Bye for now. Take care, Pisces. Love you guys. God bless.